For the longest time in my life, I was dead set on wanting to do something creative. But look where I am now. Now, it's just a hobby. And I'm happy with that. No big deal. But I started to think about creativity and creative processes as a whole, and I want to share my thoughts with you. But before I do that, feel free, as always, to follow me on my social media on Instagram and Twitter at CommanderNici, just like my channel name. And now, sit back and let's get into the video. But let's start a little more in the beginning. During my school life, as I said, only ever thought I would end up working in the creative field. I didn't see myself having any other skills, no language skills, which I know now is, at least for English, was false. And all the other skills, I was right about those. And therefore I only did whatever was needed to go further into art and creating. I even went to a school that would teach me the basics of several editing programs, photography, video editing, film history, art history, all that kind of stuff that you need in the creative field of work. Whatever you want to do next, we learned the basics there. And I had a group of friends there. And we had big plans, actually. We wanted to do YouTube together. And as far as I know, I'm the only one who still does something like that. I mean, I don't do it full-time, I just do it as a hobby, and that's okay. I don't want any money for this mess. But what that time in school also taught me is that maybe the creative field isn't as much made for me as I would have thought. Because creating is hard and sometimes really exhausting. And I noticed that when I put in the factor of having to create, it takes out nearly all joy in doing what I enjoy actually a lot. And back in school I noticed that if I were to make my art and creativity professional, I would have burned out so quickly, so long ago. I would be a bigger mess than I ever expected to be. Speaking of burning out, you might wonder, why do you keep yourself to such a hard upload schedule and all those daily posts on social media, and for whom nobody's watching? Videos don't even get 2-digit counts of views. The posts barely get any likes. Why? What for? Well, good question, actually. I just want to try out and challenge myself a little. And I actually do have to say I hit a few hard walls, especially recently. And when personal stuff outside of all the social media creating comes into that, it gets even harder. My Uncharted video, for example, was almost the first video that didn't happen and that would have broken my upload streak of uploading each weekend. I wasn't feeling well, I wasn't feeling myself. It wasn't good. And then putting myself up to doing something felt complicated. But I pulled myself together and did it anyways, and I actually do think the Uncharted video went pretty well, and I'm kind of proud of it that I could do that. But I noticed that I could never do something like that on a regular basis. If I don't feel like myself and if I don't feel well, it's hard to create. And I paused creating for quite a while, for many parts of my life, and that's sad because I used to love drawing and crafting and all that stuff so much, and now it's just like, yeah, I can do that, but I could also not do that. And I even got back into creating more regularly, and that happened naturally. I didn't force it, I just ever did it whenever I feel like it. The wild doodle here and there. Maybe a community challenge of a streamer I watch, saying, hey, until next week, give a drawing, a doodle, whatever you can do of this thing. Do your own interpretation and do if you like, don't if you don't want to do it, feel free, whatever. And it helped, having some kind of motivation, and then I discovered wood burning for myself and I quite enjoy it, and it's fun to do that. And I feel like, yes, okay, I can do that, it's fine, and I can just sit down, put on a video and watch it while I burn something in the wood. It's fun. And I like doing that because it looks neat, okay? I like it. I just need more space to put those wood burnings somewhere. Because I want to do more. It's fun and definitely something I want to try and get better at. Drawing? Okay. Yes, maybe I could try and draw more. But if I don't, that's okay too. I'll just do it at my own pace. Video creating, on the other hand, I enjoy that. I wouldn't be standing here if I wouldn't, but there's a whole other factor to it. I never felt like I am enough. Not as a whole human being, and especially not as a creator of any kind. And after watching Bo Burnham's Insight, go check it out, it's brilliant. But after watching that, I feel even more like that. And I know you shouldn't compare yourself to others, because that's not healthy. And it's not even Bo Burnham I look at. Philosophy Tube or ContraPoints or Lady Knight the Brave, Jenny Nicholson, Humber Guy, all those creators who do such brilliant work and really cool video essays, and Bo Burnham's Inside is just the best thing I've ever seen, and I just look at that and think I could never do something like that, and I feel devastated and feel like maybe I just should quit everything and just lay on the couch, watch videos and play video games. Giving up one of my many hobbies that just put me into the struggle of choosing. Why not have one less hobby to choose from and be good with that? On the other hand, looking at all those great creators, I feel challenged to push myself, to do better, to achieve my personal best and work on maybe even topping that. It could be hard, and I could fail, but I could at least try. And I think that is what I will do. I'm not sure if I will continue this tight upload schedule for until I feel like I should quit. This YouTube stuff, social media stuff. But I will continue to do it as long as I feel good with it. And for now, I do. Even though on some weekends I really do struggle to create a new video. I don't know why I struggle so much. Maybe it's just like my creative batteries ran out and I just need to recharge. Something like that, maybe. But so far, it's still fun, and I'm really proud of myself that I managed to upload this many videos so far this year. Even though they don't make huge numbers. But I don't care about those numbers. I just want to scream into the void, and if just one person listens and maybe shares their thoughts in the comments, that's alright. That's already a win. One person. 2 or more would be nice. Of course they would. But so far, I'd be happy if just even one person would get into a conversation with me in the comments or on a post that I make on my social media accounts. maybe I will start uploading less regularly, but I don't think I will stop anytime soon. Because I like doing this. Even though I don't earn money for this, and even though I put probably way too much effort in this with that little people watching that. I mean, some of my videos are just get in front of the camera, talk, cut out the parts where I walk into this spot and cut out the part after I said goodbye and walked back to the camera to turn it off. It's not much, but at least in editing. But I put a lot of thought in many of my videos, and I don't want to see that go to waste. Well, and I look at the numbers and I think, damn, that's not much. And on the one hand, I think I don't care. And on the other, I think I wish I had more views. I wish I had more subscribers. I wish I had more people commenting on my videos. So all that's left to do is keep doing what I do in my own pace, and then who knows, maybe the views will come one day. But until then, I'ma just keep on doing what I'm doing right now, having fun with this, and maybe I will be successful. Not in terms of making this a full-time gig, but in terms of building a little community of people who think like me, enjoy this. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment down below, how do you feel about creativity and creating? Do you have similar struggles? Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on my social media on Instagram and Twitter at CommanderNici, just like my channel name. And until I figure out what I can upload next, watch my other stuff. Bye.